Agirl's knees trembled when Uncle Soji's words landed like a slap. She had begged and prayed for mercy, and for a breathless second she thought she had it. He had gone inside, the door thudded, and she let out a tiny, shaky sigh of relief. She turned away, ready to hurry home, the basket of food light in her hands now that the heavy fear had eased. Then she froze. Footsteps behind her. The sound of the basket being lifted. She turned and saw Uncle Soji following her, the basket in his hand, the same basket she had just brought him. Her face fell, the hope that he had forgiven her evaporated. "Why are you following me with the basket?" she managed, voice small. "I thought you forgave me." His smile had the wrong shape. "Since you cannot do the small thing I asked," he said slowly, "be prepared to answer to Mama Put." Panic clawed at Agirl. The thought of Mama Put's cane and the shame at home made her dizzy. She thought of Bolingo, of the way he would look if Mama Put punished her for stealing again. She grabbed his sleeve, pleading without words. She told herself she couldn't face Mama Put alone. The beating would break her, the humiliation would mark her. So, bowed under the pressure, she said the words she hated. "All right," she whispered. "I'll do whatever you want. Just don't tell Mama Put." Uncle Soji's eyes narrowed into a cruel nod. "Good girl," he said. "Come inside. Don't be afraid, I'll be gentle. I'll only check, then I'll let you go." Agirl followed him to his compound, every step loaded like a stone. He closed the door behind them. The room was small, dim, the single chair and the bed taking what little space there was. He set the basket down gently, almost tenderly, and turned to her. "Come closer," he said, voice suddenly softer. "I won't hurt you." His hands reached out. Agirl's chest hammered. She took an involuntary step forward because she trusted his promise, the only thing between her and Mama Put's wrath. But then the truth of what she was doing hit her like cold water. Her stomach turned, everything inside her told her to run. At that heart-stopping moment someone knocked at the door. They both froze. Agirl held her breath and listened. The knock came again, then a small voice, "Agirl. It's Bolingo. Mama asked me to check why you're taking so long." Uncle Soji moved in a flinch to cover himself and to straighten his trousers. For the first time there was a flicker of real fear in his face. He forced a smile that didn't reach his eyes and called out, "Oh, yes, she's right here." Agirl stepped out of the room rubbing her face with her sleeve, tears streaking her cheeks. She tried to calm the shaking in her legs and walked to the door. Bolingo stood outside, panting from the quick run, suspiciousness written clear across his face. He watched her closely as she slipped past him, trying to read what had happened. On the walk back they were quiet. Bolingo's worry was loud in his silence. "What happened? Why are you like this? Did he hurt you? Did you eat from his food again?" he asked, all the questions tumbling out at once. Agirl managed a small, broken "I'm fine." She lied because she didn't yet know what else to do, because the shame and fear had no name she could speak aloud. When they returned to the restaurant, Mama Put met Agirl at the door with a fury that seemed to come from somewhere deep in her bones. "Come here, you girl," she barked. "What took you so long? You better not have eaten from Uncle Soji's food again, not this time. If you dare, I will put your hand in the pot." Agirl looked at Mama Put, then at Bolingo. The words seemed to tilt. She wanted to scream the truth, to throw down Uncle Soji's threats for everyone to hear, but the words tangled in her throat. The threat of what Uncle Soji could say, the way he had told her he would tell everything, still held her silent. They finished the day serving customers, and when the shutters were down and the lanterns were stowed, the twins walked home under a sky that felt too wide and too empty. Agirl could not sleep. Every shadow became a memory that shook her. She replayed Uncle Soji's face, his words, the feel of his hand reaching for her. Even though the door's knock had spared her from the worst in that moment, the stain of the attempt remained. At school the next day she could not focus. Every laugh at the market sounded like a whisper about her. Every step in the street might be Uncle Soji following. Guilt nagged at her for the lie she told Mama Put at first, fear not, because Uncle Soji could yet keep his promise to expose her. One may think a girl had escaped Uncle Soji's perverted intention, but that would be only part of the truth. The danger had not ended, it had only shifted its shape. She had traded immediate exposure for a secret that could explode at any time. A proverb thrummed in the back of her mind, heavy and ancient: the child who hides the bone from the dog must not hope for peaceful sleep. Another saying rose like smoke: when the python coils beneath the woodpile, the one who steps on the pile will be beaten. What would a girl do now? Keep the shame and live in fear, or find the courage to speak and risk a new kind of ruin?